No, it's not.
Yes, it is, you fucker.
That's so stupid.
You can't make this shit up, dude.
Can you toast the
There's
bread?
no way you would have told me what you just told me unless it was real.
Come on.
Yeah,
right.
Shoot him with what?
The pheromone shot, of course.
Oh.
Duh. Now look deep into their eyes and whoosh. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right, I guess we're getting into it now.
Shoot him in the sensitive parts.
Okay, heat gauge, HP.
Shoot him right
Mote,
in the
mote.
conch.
Yeah, it's the usual stuff. HP, mote points. You know the rest. All right, go on.
Moat points.
Yeah,
Move the target and press square. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Move the target of the girls. Okay.
It is
Successfully
simple.
shoot them, bring them down.
It's just
okay.
Star Fox with horny girls. Basically.
Ah,
yeah.
Nice.
easy enough, and no barrel rolls.
Right.
Okay, so they all have different
What's the horniest
sensitive
part?
parts.
It's different for every girl.
The clunge?
Yeah, what do you know about... Oh, you guys just all love the same things, right?
Yeah,
Why
well,
up
you
the
just go in there
clunge?
and just mash them like 2 radio knobs. Yeah.
You can adjust the
I can
target.
tell you weren't the super popular legend in high school.
Nope.
Oh,
That came out a little awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh God.
jeez,
This
my
is-
eyes.
Christ. This is new.
This is new.
Real.
All right, go ahead, Carmelo.
Real.
Red leather. Wheel.
Oh, hold on.
Thick rope.
Torn up.
Shit.
Thick
I'm trying
rope.
to... There we go. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather. Stilch. Anyways, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolthead?
I can't read this.
Yeah.
Bolt head.
Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy
Gearbox.
stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope.
A torn harness.
Throwing off my groove here, Yuri. A thick harness. Parabolic gearbox.
She's lost it.
Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels.
This is
Existence of God.
This is condescension porn.
Swimming with open water in all
It
directions.
is. It is.
In and out. I'm kidding. Drowning. A prayer written in blood.
Dude,
prayer.
the most condescending dudes in the world are getting off. So.
Oh!
Oh my God!
This
Existence of God.
This woman.
Good evening. Sorry for being late. Tonight, oh, whoops. Like, wow, that mic's really far away from me. Jaden, Dog Quan, how's it going, guys? Where is my... Oh, there's life split. Like, where the hell's my life split? So this is getting kind of... I mean, look at this sum of best versus my PB. That's normally an indication that something good's gonna happen very soon. I was practicing earlier today, so hopefully I don't need too much of a warm-up. You can just get into good runs right away. Oh! Wow, that's never happened before. Huh. Interesting. Oops. It turned the sound apparently didn't need to be turned down. All right. Yo, what's up, Max? Virus? Rockman makes me rock hard. Why is Twitch being dumb? Although, you were having problems like that the other night, too, weren't you? Like, where Twitch and YouTube were alternatively, like, not giving you access or something? Really? You know, you're not the first person to ever tell me that. Although, to be honest, with some of those people, I don't think I... It's like, oh, I can tell you haven't seen many biracial people in your life, so now we all look alike. I'm not saying that's you, but I know some of the people know, they're like, because I've been, like, it's been pointed out to me, like, dude, that guy looks a lot like you. And I look over there, and the guy looks nothing like me. And I'm just like, okay, sure. Sure, I guess. Right now, the very popular trend on Facebook is whenever Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors says anything, it's, the quote's attributed to me. The Klay Thompson thing I kind of see. I can kind of see that. Dude. Enough of that nonsense. Actually split late, so let's just go. YouTube works for some reason works on worse internet. Is it because maybe YouTube's better at not, like, taking up a bunch of bandwidth because the quality is generally lower than Twitch? Oh. Yo, what's up, Shad? Shad, do I look like Klay Thompson? Be real with me. So, what you didn't know is that I am an unlockable character. The code that we find out so many years later, Virus, is actually unlockable on X. We got here, a biracial player videos never thought I'd see the day. And this is what a great day it is, right? Am I right? Shot. Wow, that was interesting. Yo, what's up, Something Sick? How's it going? Glad we got that stuff straightened out on Discord for you. You get that? The prior message, Virus, or did I miss one? If it was like a joke beyond what I mentioned, I might have missed where you were going with that. Ain't it, Tejas? The life luck. Oh, I missed one. Okay, I'll go back and look. Just let me beat up on Penguin here. I'm not saying you do look like Klay Thompson, but what I am saying is I wouldn't be surprised if you'd go on drop 60 in 3/4. Someone in the Monster Rancher Discord said they got a Joker from a Christian country CD. That's hilarious. Oh, what's up, Switcher? How's it going, dude? Missed your message too. Well, so what I really like about Restream, and I mentioned this before, is it'll kind of flash when there's someone new. But I think there was like a bunch of you that came in at the same time, and so oh, that's unfortunate. Really, dude? Also, everywhere I go, I keep seeing. Wait. I saw the Rock Man makes my rock hard. I saw that one. We gotta see. Yep, we talked about that one. Yeah, Virus, I might have missed the other one that you sent, because I don't see anything other than the ones that I noticed. Oh, right. Yeah, so but what's deemed inappropriate is very, like, inconsistent. Because, like, sometimes it seems like I have Restream puts top chat on, and then I make sure that's not the case, but then, I don't know. Sometimes the Restream chat just kind of doesn't pick up what people say, and it's really annoying. Especially during giveaways, where, like, Talvez and Autumn both have tried to enter giveaways before, and then they end up not, like, getting their name entered because I don't see their post for some reason. And we'll, like, compare screenshots just so that I know I'm not going crazy. Not because I think people are lying to me, especially my mods, but I just want to make sure that I know that there's a problem. Alright, yeah, no problem, Natages. I had to start a little later tonight, unfortunately. Which I don't like, because I'm always like, yeah, I want to start earlier, and it seems like I keep starting later and later, which is not ideal. Yo, what's up, JB? Yeah, even I'm lying. Of course I'm the liar, I'm the streamer. Like part of our code of conduct. Thou must tell lies. Thou shall tell lies. Whoops. I almost fell right off there. Yo, what's up, JNT? How's it going, dude? Hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. Thanks for coming by, even though it's starting super late. This is not a great start. Yo, what's up, Guy? How's it going, dude? Not too bad for me. Just starting a little later than usual, which is fine. Not ideal, but fine. I'm well bored while working, so the stream came at a perfect time. Nice. Glad I could time this very well. How was your day yesterday? Didn't you say you were going to be working like 16 hours or something crazy like that? Imagine saying wannabe anime sounding ultimate attacks in Dr. Light voice. They probably don't sound so ultimate then. They sound like the ravings of an old man. Kaioken! Like, what are you talking about? Are you just saying random words? Fuck. Yep. I knew it. I'm like, I caught the, and that wasn't even a panic. I just knew I caught that little edge wrong. That's fine. That was a bad run. Yeah, man. I hope everybody's having a great night too. So I know I got a case of the Mondays. You know what I'm saying, man? Aha. Kyle, what? Boom. I looked away because I got punched by Kaioken. God, can we talk about how good Team 4-Star is at everything they do? Sad that Attack on Titan Abridged series is never going to get expanded upon. Yeah, I saw that you guys added a few more channels to the server. For those that don't know, and we'll start making this a thing in chat. As some of you know, we use RYS for our Smash team name for Return Your Switch. Talvez, in a stroke of genius, realized that RYS also had a speedrunning application to it, as in reset your speedrun. So, if we can make it a trend to drop the RYS when a reset is needed, that would be great. Huh. Fuck, it wouldn't shoot the guy. It kept shooting the other car. Like now would be the appropriate time. What controller do I use for this? So, ever since I started using the emulator instead of the SNES Classic, I use the iBuffalo, which is pretty cheap and very good. It's just a USB controller. The only weird thing about it is like look how thick it is. And this caused it to rub against like the innards of my hand, like here. I think it's like here. So this will get like really red during longer sessions. Whereas the normal SNES controllers are thinner. Thank you for the RYS. .oops is also good. It just doesn't have the same marketing to it. Yeah, feel free to keep the .oops if you'd like, because that is just so like naturally funny. Let's see. Leave for my message. Reset typical. Yes, that's right, Max. Maybe you shouldn't leave, and we wouldn't reset. I blame it all on you now. Like it seems like the ROM developers knew exactly what that extension was gonna look like when you had to reset. Oops. Oh God. Oh, Talvez. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, especially given that I am the only speedrunner at the moment. Until you decide to do Galaxy or whatever. Oh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Again, it didn't hit him until, like, later than it should have. Oh well. Oops. You have your Wii in storage? Why isn't it just like on a swag shelf like the rest of the world? Or do only us older guys have a swag shelf like that? I got my preferred water bottle back from my parents' house finally. It was there for like 2 weeks. I left it there before I went on vacation, and then I completely forgot to go get it. So I was using that non-preferred water bottle, so now I feel centered and comfy. Oh, you're moving. Gotcha. Oh, that's gonna be stressful. Are you moving far? Oops. Okay, well that was slow, but it was also still clean enough. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Especially if you're moving. Less stuff you have to pack later. Where did I get said water bottle? Walmart. Which I was not expecting to find such an awesome water bottle. I was expecting to find a bunch of generic options. I like the straw in my water bottles, to be honest. But then it also means you have to make sure that shit is clean. Unlike this level, which has not been great. The upkeep on this this Shield Penguin stage has not been fantastic. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with like a groundskeeper joke or a skill level joke there, so I just went with neither. Just to finish a little more than 2 hours away from where I live now. It's from my dad. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I mean, I would be a fan of moving to the bigger city. TBH, but that's because I've always been in the city. Ah, you son of a bitch. Ooh, that sucked. He'd be dead right now if I hadn't missed that shot. Fuck. Gee, my first PS3 was stolen during a move. I was pissed because it was a backwards combat. Oh, so you had like the launch one, which, yeah, those are the best. That would have made me sad. I was like, why is Telvez screaming? And then I read it and I'm like, yeah, I'd be kind of upset about that too. I guess it's just those Midwest Walmarts stocking up on excellent water bottles. I was just playing some VR today and now I'm torn. Do I want an Oculus or a PS4 to play Persona 5 and FF7 Remake? I mean, I'm all about cost efficiency myself. So, oh shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, I'm dead. Wow. That was, I jumped too early. Yikes. So yeah, I'd get the PSVR personally, but that's just me. That, and you'll be able to use it for the PS5 too, I guess. So that's pretty cool. If you decide to get that. And isn't it like way cheaper than the Oculus? I actually don't know how much the Oculus costs. I just know it was expensive as shit when it was first released. Oop. Yep. What? was that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you were just talking about a PS4. Well, yeah, get a fucking PS4 and just get a PSVR later. Wonder how many seconds that lost. I guess we'll see. Although I did not mean to do that, but it worked. Though this, depending on what Eagle does here, it might be irrelevant. 5 seconds about, off of what my normal time is. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I got God Eagle and I screwed it up. Oh, it's only $3.99? Oh yeah, that's actually fine. I'm maxing it over one. See, Max, now you are verb. So I lost 8 seconds, and it wasn't because of Eagle, because that Eagle was bonkers good. Well, at least his pattern was. I just played like garbage. Yo, what's up, Chaz? How's it going, dude? PS4 that I've had since 2014 is starting to chug. Think about getting a Pro, but also rather just wait until PS5, to be honest. I would just wait for the PS5. Didn't they say it's going to be backwards compatible to some extent? Would you rather get a hand job from Kevin from The Office or let Pam from The Office poop in your mouth? Oh, God. Why? Why? Ah. Yo, what's up, stupid boy? Retard the comment master. How's it going? Oh, okay, so in order to get, like, the full package, it's significantly more expensive. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for that clarification. 'Cause I was kind of confused there for a second. I'm gonna be honest. Pooping in the mouth seems like the worst. I've seen 2 girls, 1 cup. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yo, what's up, Possum? I always forget you stream on Mondays. It's just one of those days where you don't really expect anyone to be on. Yeah, I like streaming on Mondays because I hate Mondays personally, so this helps me deal with Mondays. Mega Mondays. God, love you too, Chaz. And your crazy scenarios. Oh, just the basic? Well, then yeah, then it's fine. $3.99. $3.99 is pretty good. I swear it's on new basic Oculus. I'll send it to you on Discord. Yeah, feel free to send it to me. I got a 32-inch sword for my dad on Father's Day and now keeps saying he's King Arthur. I mean, I'd say I was King Arthur. Actually, I'd be like, I'm the Black Knight. Because he's funnier. And yet still kind of badass at the same time. It is technically a Tuesday, but normally we start a little earlier than that. I mean, I guess I technically started on Monday because I'm Midwest, but... That's always been one of those questions that's been really irritating. When it gets to be like 2 in the morning and you're talking about like if you're talking about the next day, is it when you go to sleep and wake up is the next day? Or do you mean like the day after that because you're already on the next day? Whoops. Alright, that was pretty good. Besides my flub earlier in the level. Biracial night. Mother. Come dance with me, damn you. Thank you. Okay. Ugh. God, we're always losing time on this level because like longer on my PB was just, it was gold, like by a lot. So in order to gain time, I have to play better than I've ever played on that stage, and that's not going to happen. Twain Thompson. You know, as much as people will say, like, they'll just say Twain. They won't actually say Twain Thompson, so I respect that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got some West Coasters. Max is on the West Coast, too. Whoops. My dad keeps saying he took down the whole damn British Army with his blade. I mean, I wouldn't say that too loudly. Those damn redcoats could always be listening. Damn it! Ooh, I missed. That was unfortunate. Man, I took a lot of damage. I'm gonna be careful here. I think the most I see of the streamers I follow on Thursdays, like gearing up for the weekend, maybe? I'm not sure why that would be. Yeah, I mean, it's Final Fantasy VII June, so I'm trying to make everything that isn't like my normal kind of I do this all the time sort of thing be Final Fantasy VII related. And to be honest, that new threat mod looks awesome, so I really want to play that. I didn't gain any time there. Oh, I know. But I'm talking about Stupid Boy's conversations. I don't know. Maybe it will be the British for him. X7. You're playing it on the Legacy Collection, right? So, and Max, that's also assuming I can get the new threat mod up, because I don't think anybody should give me any credit for knowing what the hell they're doing with PC games. Because for a period of like 9 years, I wasn't able to do anything on a PC. because I didn't have a PC. So modding games was quite impossible. So it's quite possible I try to get the new threat mod set up and then it does not work. Damn it. Ooh. I almost fell into that pit. You can't drop down too fast. You can drop down right on that cart. That's why you just gotta jump off before the cart ever gets there, but I'm not good enough for that yet. Good luck on the new threat thing. Thank you. I'm gonna need luck just to get that thing downloaded properly. Was there ever a moment in your life where you're just like one day punched right in your gut of the right in the gut of your childhood being ruined? Probably. I'd have to think about it though. This was still during kind of my childhood. I was a little older. But I remember the allegations of against Michael Jackson being pretty pretty hurtful to my childhood. Why did that happen? I've gotten a lot better at this level because I'm not panicking during stupid situations anymore. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I'm actually excited to play 13 and be streaming it too. I'm even writing notes on explaining the story of my playstyle this summer. It's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I should probably do that sometime. That's a great idea, actually. SpongeBob's creator dying? Yeah, I could see that. I was never into SpongeBob, but I could get that. Play Roblox or else I'm taking the kids. Yes, the Legacy Collection on PS4. Each day, one game stream. Nice. Nice. Wow. And that was with a suck, too. Yes, I have heard of the Breath of the Wild 2. We haven't even completed the Breath of the Wild 1 yet, so I'll get excited when that happens. We are playing it, so that's only a matter of time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was some really bad RNG. All right, later, dog. Have a good night, dude. I tried many times to play Final Fantasy 13, but couldn't get past disc 1 on 360. There were more than one disc on 360? Well, I guess it's not Blu-ray, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, why not? Because I can't believe it would be the difficulty. Damn it. I think I'm just going to wait till I get to that one from now on, because I know I can... And then I can wait until here to use my second one. Yo, what's up, Juan? How's it going, dude? Oh, it's okay. I will criticize all I want. I tried to like it. I really did. I did not want to dislike that game, but the more I played it, the more I was just like... I mean the story... Quite honestly, the story is the worst part of it all. No, that's not true. The hallway is the worst part of it all. The story is the second worst part of it, especially when it literally implodes upon itself and doesn't make any logical sense anymore. Not that interesting, yeah. See, I've never found the game difficult because as long as you grinded where you were supposed to, because the game, in its hallway, laid out exactly where you should be doing everything. There's no need to fight any more or any less of the enemies that are presented to you. You're going to win. You're not going to have any issue. Unless you're really not utilizing the paradigm shifts. Oh. Jump, my dude. Oh my god. Wow. Just awful. Why did that happen? That was really bad. But remember, the time we're gonna make up isn't here. It's gonna be the Sigma levels. Yeah, it's beautiful. No. 13 story doesn't make sense because there's literally one scene that ruins everything. And that's when you figure out that the fallacy can actually communicate with the humans, thus makes their whole system of their focus and shit like that entirely pointless. And then the story doesn't make any sense. So it has nothing to do with paying attention or just playing it. It's just that the story's bad. The plot literally implodes upon itself in that one moment. It wouldn't stop freezing? Oh, that's not good. No, there isn't any logic to it. And you should remember, because isn't, what's his fuck, is a foul C. And he fights you, like, what, 3 times? And he talks to you. That's it. That's it. He is Eden's, like, primary foul C or whatever. I forget what his fucking name is. There isn't any logic to it. I'm sure they try to explain it, but it's bad. And even if they try to explain some logic to it, it's really bad logic. Because, like I said, it completely negates the need for the focus or any of that shit. If you want people to do something, just tell them to do it. Having this whole rigmarole makes no sense. It's fucking stupid. Okay, I'm gonna stop ranting about that game. I'll get worked up and fuck this run up. But yeah, as soon as you find out, wow, that guy can talk to us and tell us exactly what to do, and he still kind of doesn't do it. He does and doesn't. What's the point? I'm not risking that again. Ah, that game pisses me off so much. I wanted to like it so much. I was so disappointed. I mean, that's part of it too. Just waiting for so long and just have it be nothing. And again, for me, that's not the story's the second biggest problem. The biggest problem is the hallway. The game is one gigantic hallway, and that's like terrible for a Final Fantasy game. Nice. Got the quick skip. Alright, let's not screw this up now. Because most people were just doing what they, like, thought they were supposed to do because it was either that or they turn into a crystal. And if the fallacy wanted something done, why not just communicate to them? And you can tell them the same thing. Do this or you're gonna turn into a Lasith. And people were gonna do it, because that's what they were petrified of. They're like, well, at least I'll turn into a crystal instead of that, like, zombie monster. Oh, we got a microbrew raid. What's up, guys? Domestic Fish, Sir Nigel, Gamers Brew, how's it going? How'd the rest of your, Mario, runs go? Oh, whoa, that's not good. Oh my god. Yeah, I stepped in for I stopped in to watch a part of one of the runs, but then I had to get going. It looks so fun to play that game. I'm just not any good at it. Hey, Marshmallow White. Your name is terrible. I think it's fine. Hey, Talvez, can you give me an exclamation point brew crew, I think's the command for Gamer Brew? Got super salty to the point where I walked away for a sec. Hey, that's happened to everybody. Then got a 33.58. Nice. That seems like a great time. Is this the run? Is this the run? Oh, it is Brew Crew. Good. Okay, glad I remembered that. That's Gamer Brew's channel. Go check his channel out. He's a cool guy. He speedruns too, and plays a bunch of. He's a variety streamer. Seath. Yes, Seath. My bad. I mixed it to. Whoa! Didn't want to do that. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. So like people from what I remember, it was like the problem was turning into a Seath. Like you didn't want to be a crystal obviously, but that was far more preferable to being a zombie monster. That's what Saz kept saying at least. Fuck! Again, they had the humans under control even knowing the humans knew what was going to happen. And they did it anyway, so why not just talk to them about it? And you get everything accomplished. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, we're ranting about... Well, I'm ranting about Final Fantasy 13 here. Because that game is bad. And the story is bad. Fuck! Now I'm all angry. Yeah, I lost a bunch of time, but the run's still alive. I made two big mistakes that almost killed that run. Oh, but I got really lucky with Eagle. Woo! Whew. Yeah, and people didn't want that. That's my point, is that they didn't want to be Seath. Like, that was the primary goal, is to avoid that at all costs. Damn it! Fuck. Yo, Mechahawk, what's up? Man, ever since I got past Sigma 1, just this choke job. Okay, well I did get that. So there's that. I didn't even need a menu there. That was a waste of time. Doesn't matter what they want. What matters is the people that get marked, and that's what people that get marked wanted to do. That was made abundantly clear again by Saz, like over and over again. Oh, shit! They talked about how they wanted to complete their focus because, like, that to them was the point. So again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what the rest of the population thinks. Once you become a Fal C, everybody wants the same. You want the same thing. You, as the Fal C does, you want to complete your focus because you don't want to become a Seath. So I'm not quite sure what you're arguing there. It is. Oop. Oh! Fuck. Oh, mother... Ah, shit. Well, that's not good. It's the first time I've ruined the Hadouken with that guy in a while. No, that's not what I'm talking about, Possum. I'm not talking about that at all. Go back and read, like, all of Saz's dialogue. Or I can just send you a review that puts the arguments together perfectly, because I'm trying to speedrun it. I'm not going to get into a gigantic debate about it while I'm trying to do this, even though, again, you're not even addressing the arguments that I'm making. But then why are they given the focus in the first place? By who? Val C. That can who? Communicate. So what's the point then? That doesn't make any sense. Again, I'm not going to have a full-blown debate about this. Not here, at least. Better men than me have made much better explanations on the matter. Whilst not speedrunning. Yeah, I mean, I kind of liked what they did. They got rid of, like, the generic boss rush where you just... Because this isn't... 13's thing isn't a story of like, oh, you just didn't understand it. Because that's a common argument when you don't actually have a good counter to the story's bad. It just wasn't good. Oh, it's still a fine run, but yeah. Man, screwed up that damn mammoth fight. And armadillo. Shit. Oh well. Thanks, Beckhawk. The LC have had different motivations throughout their history. They created Lucida Bell Cocoons and have now are creating Lucida to stop Ragnarok from happening. And again, I asked then, if you're giving them a focus, it doesn't matter what side you're on, why not tell them what their focus is if you can communicate with them? Which the game proved that they could. They just chose not to. You guys still aren't answering that question. It doesn't matter what side that they're on. Grand Pulse, Cocoon, that does not matter. Because they're fallacy on either side. No, see, I disagree. I think when you have a plot hole that bad, your story is bad. That's a huge plot hole. Let me see if I can find this, because I'm going to forget about it if I don't look for it now. But we can agree to disagree. Like I said, better reviewers than I have ripped this game to shreds with thoughtful, well put together arguments. We should just watch this review for the next 2.5 hours. Final Fantasy 13 Mecha Hawk. Alright, go watch. Then tell me what you think. But isn't like the thought behind that it's not just one that's working as a rogue? Oh, did Cobra come in? Here, sorry, I know I missed a bunch of stuff. I saw Brew Crew come in. Oh, there's Cobra. Hey, Cobra, how's it going, dude? Sorry about that. Oh yeah, that was way back. Sorry, I was intensely focused for a while on two things at once. Okay, let's go back here. And again, even after all that, the story's only my second complaint. The biggest complaint, and there is no counter to this, it's just terrible, is that it's one long hallway. Everything's pre-set up for you. As long as you follow what the game, exactly what the game tells you to do, in its very linear fashion, it'll be pretty smooth. It's just that a good story could potentially mitigate that, but the story wasn't good enough to do that. So you just have bad gameplay or bad game design, I should say. 360 version I felt has a slight edge on graphics because the game was on multiple discs in terms of comfort. I say PS3. It's PS3 being a home for RPGs. I never even saw the 360 version. Yeah, world record someday. Oh, Talvez, I definitely agree with that. I actually did like the main theme of the story, which it's that hope and choice sort of narrative, which was interesting in combination with that sense of inevitability. That was fine. Playing Persona 3. That's a pretty good Persona 3. Later, Gamer Brew. You have a good night, dude. I mean, that's never going to be a quick game. Fucking Spoonie. Yeah, Spoonie was, he was a genius back in the day. You say what you want after he lost his mind, but you just don't like him because he shits on Final Fantasy 8, 10, and 13. I thought they were very good reviews, and I still like 8 and 10. I don't like Titus, but it wasn't because of Spoonie. I hated Titus before I ever saw a Spoonie review. But they're very, very good reviews. So your scoffing is in this particular case is pretty unfounded. Yo, what's up, Easy? How's it going, dude? How'd your 11 stream go today on over on Twitchy? Well, yeah, 12 was good. I think 12's underrated. Yeah, 10 was a hallway until you get to what you call it, and that's not great either. The difference is that 10's story in general was still a lot better. So again, making up for it, the Sphere Grid's also better than the Crystarium, even though I don't like either of them. The thing that makes 10 really enjoyable, though, is the battle system is. The battle system is top-notch. I love the battle system for 10. That was so smooth. It was my Final Fantasy LARP session. I bet that was pretty funny. Yeah, the remake game is going to be amazing. I did stream the first and second Final Fantasy 13 games. I still have to do the third one. And honestly, I've never played X2 or 3. I've only heard about them. The stories actually seem way more interesting. But after 13, I had no interest in trying this. No, see, you're trying to make it seem like I just didn't understand what was going on, but that's not the case. That game, there was a lot of... okay, I will say this about Final Fantasy 13. There's a lot of backstory to the game that, if you read it, it makes things seem a little less incoherent. A little. Doesn't redeem the story at all by any means. But, like, the fact that you even have to do that and read all those entries, that's bad, too. Games shouldn't have to have you go read a fucking library just to catch up with everything that's going on. That's also bad game design. That should just be like, oh, fun fact sort of thing, but you shouldn't have to go read all those logs that the game doesn't ever force you to do just to catch up and understand main plot points. That's bad. That's bad game design. Got it done in one day. Nice. Yeah, I remember the first time I played that game, it took me like 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, Spoonie's a laughing stock at this point. But man, his older reviews, there's a reason that dude is like considered like a grandfather of the modern video game review. It's because he was fucking good at it. It's okay, JMT. You didn't miss a PB, so. So no, I won't necessarily say that. I will say that Hope was a super annoying character and I didn't like him at all. I'll say Snow is like obnoxious, super obnoxious. And Vanille to me, I didn't dislike Vanille, but I also don't like Vanille. Vanille's, but I do like Lightning a lot. I like Fang a lot, and I like Saz a lot. So my complaint is not necessarily isn't character driven per se. Because again, I hated Titus. I hate Titus, but I still like 10. So I can get, that's not something that's ever a huge deal unless you legitimately hate all of the characters. I hate Vaughn and Pinello in 12 because they were superfluous to the entire story. You could have told the entire story without them and the story would have been the same. So, it's like, why? Why? Why are they there? Just completely devoid of personality. I don't know who Spoonie is. Well, yeah, if you're younger, he started reviewing back in like 07, so that's 12 years ago at this point, and then just kind of completely fell off. And essentially, allegedly, I mean, it's not even alleged. People say that he just like stole money because he was taking Patreon money and wasn't doing anything with it. But I don't know. I'd stopped kind of paying attention to him at that point. Trying my best to follow and understand the plot, but it was just confusing to me. Like I said, there was stuff that there's stuff that's left out, but if you read the logs, it'll explain it better, but that's stupid to put them in optional logs. I mean, so yeah, I don't mind 13's battle system. It's the Crystarium that I have a problem with. But the battle system's fine. I didn't think it was as good as 10. 10's like the smoothest battle system that any Final Fantasy's ever had. Why didn't you like 10? You just said you didn't like 10. But yeah, I didn't like that you could only control one character, but I mean, I got over that. I actually got over that in 12 before I ever played 13. So once I got to 13, it was like, you know. I mean, I love the materia system as a part of the battle system. I think Final Fantasy VII is the most streamlined, so it's like everything about it. I won't say it's perfect, but it's like, I don't see how you dislike that system. Let's just put it that way. Kingdom Blarts. We're gonna do another run. I was just catching up with chat because I had missed a lot during towards the end of that run. Yeah, there's a down the rabbit hole. There's quite a few episodes because he's like still kind of a intriguing figure to the modern reviewer. Like, what the hell happened, sort of thing. I always prefer RPG games that have a lot of depth and emotion in their stories, and that's something I can follow along for the ride. Which, I mean, even Talvez said, who loves the game, said that game didn't really have a ton of emotion compared to other Final Fantasies. Reading logs is always my favorite in-games optional or focus. I like reading lore and getting to know the world. It's fun to me. And again, that's fine, but that should be optional stuff. Optional logs should not be required to grasp points of the main plot point. That's bad storytelling. That is bad storytelling. I don't want to say irregardless. That's not a word. Caught myself saying irregardless. But regardless of what you like and dislike, that doesn't really have much bearing as to like objectively good storytelling. I don't mind reading those things either. But again, I don't want to have to read them about main plot points. That's bad. Explain it in the story. I shouldn't have to go read a log for that. The next one will be 16. 11 and 14 were MMORPGs, though. There's a down the rabbit hole of an instrument called the hurdy-gurdy. Last thing I expect to see was a picture of Jesus Christ from the Uzumaki clan. I don't know what this is that you are speaking about. Let's see. Let's get better lighting. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we're on FF7R. Yeah, 15 was the most recent game that was released, Mechahog. Snow had emotion. Just pissed me off. Oh, but I've read, like I said, I've read into some of the lore of the next two games, and I actually like where Snow's arc goes. He gets way more interesting and less annoying. It's just unfortunate that, you know, in 13 he was so bad. Despite having, like, by far the most badass theme, perhaps of any Final Fantasy character. OST theme. What are the only ones that you could really say were comparable? Like Kefka and Sephiroth, maybe? Even though their themes are very similar. We need not those cards. Cars. Yeah, I don't mind Troy Baker. I like Troy Baker a lot, actually. It's not his voice that annoys me. It's his character. I thought the voice acting in general is pretty good in that game. I thought it was a lot better than 12. I thought that was one of 12's weak points, was its voice acting was not great. Also not as bad as 10's, though. Although, no, I won't say 10's is bad. 10's is just very uneven. Very uneven. You have, like, that scene where Titus and Yuna are laughing. It's like, this is cringe. This is so cringe. But then you have, like, Lulu's good. Thought Riku's, Tara Strong's always really good. Waka's voice is kind of endearing, you know. Kamari was good. Their team lost me when I met with Fang and Snow with Lightning. I hope I'm like, nope, 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 nope. See, when I met Fang, I'm like, oh god, is this when the game's gonna get good? I actually had high hopes then, at that point. Because Fang's character sucked me in. I'm like, yes. Here we go. Now, she didn't end up saving it, but I did like her character. And it wasn't just because of that sexy, sexy accent. Well, I don't think anyone's saying the game is completely devoid of emotion, Talva. It's just that compared to other Final Fantasy games, there's a distinct lack of it. A lot of forced emotion. Whereas like 7, for example. That game is bursting with personality. One reason I can't wait to play New Threat is apparently there's a lot of new dialogue, and I'm hoping that dialogue's good and wasn't, like, butchered by the creator of the mod. Hey, Cedric, how's it going? Oh. I'm not expecting you to do these nice things. I'm expecting you to be a jerk. I screwed that fight up. Ugh. Waka, you mean my local beach ball dude who may or may not be in jail for hitting people with volleyballs? Man, he had to hit them pretty hard to go to jail for it. Not too much, Cedric. What am I doing? Eagle. Not too much, Cedric. How about you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, he killed the children. Ah. I mean, again, I like JB. My experience comes from beating the game. I don't like talking about things that I haven't truly experienced, at least in terms of like being judgmental about it. My wife thought I was crazy because I read all the Twilight books, because I'm like, hey, if I'm going to shit on this, I'm going to read it and then shit on it. And that's exactly what I did. Did not see all the movies, though. Because that was... I saw up to Eclipse. Through Eclipse, I should say. This New Moon, man. That's one of the funniest movie experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm so glad my ex-girlfriend took me to see that all those years ago. But then Eclipse was just boring. But yeah, I read the books, was like, yeah, this is garbage. This is hot garbage. It also helps that I can read books incredibly quickly. So it's like not too much of a time sink for me. Whereas like my wife, for example, I mean, let's just say she doesn't speedrun things. She takes her time and savors the books. So, like, for her, with it being a bigger time sink, she wouldn't bother, you know, with those types of books that she doesn't think she's going to like. You been playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity? It's like its own Mega Street Fighter game. No, I've never played Infinity. I heard it was bad, but, I mean, I don't know. I heard it was bad, so I was worried about spending any money on it. Or am I thinking of another Marvel vs. Capcom game? A different one. God Eagle. Your wife is a casual who doesn't speedrun books. Yeah, she's a filthy casual for sure. Why did we start talking about Final Fantasy on a Mega Man stream again? Because that happens sometimes. We don't necessarily are always on topic. I mean, you should know that, Possum. You did spend many a stream with KY talking Disney when he was playing very non-Disney things. Also, play the Twilight game. My favorite characters are Belmont, Dracula, and Alucard. Oh, you mean Castlevania? Man. Twilight Wishes, right? Oops. People get reviews when you actually play it. It's like I'm playing a Mega Man X story. Oh, that's it. I mean, that, yes, that intrigues me. I mean, I know your opinions are subjective, and that's fine. I mean, my opinions are, you know, of course they're subjective, but I try to imbue as much objectivity as I possibly can because that's how I was taught to argue. So I focus on points that's why I try to focus on points that I believe are more objective than subjective. And that's when we get into, like, the art of storytelling and stuff like that. And not that that's entirely objective, but there are, like, universally considered, like, traits of good storytelling versus bad storytelling, right? And I think the hallway thing's objectively bad just because you're a role-playing game and it's linear as hell. You don't even, like, bother with what 7, 8, and 9 did, which was at least give us the illusion of open-worldness. MVC Infinite is okay, but what do you think were the issues with it, Switcher? Since it sounds like you played it, the first Castlevania has a better plot, romance, than Twilight. I won't disagree with you there. Whoa! Why? I pressed Y and he just didn't shoot. He just didn't shoot the Buster shot. So I'm like, why is this happening? It's like Bayman X Sigma and Zero foreshadow the Marvel vs. Capcom game. The storyline about Sigma taking over Ultron. Oh, so Sigma's like one of the primary villains? I mean, that's cool. I focus on punching people in the face with my Brooklyn Rage. Yeah, my Brooklyn Rage. Yugi? Yug? No, it's Yug, right? KY does a much better Joey than I do. I can only hope to pale in comparison, as opposed to being outright overshadowed. Well, yeah, because I mean, like, you still want to know, like, if you're playing and you've invested time into it, you still kind of want to figure out what happens, right? Or at least go far enough to know, like, did I make the right decision by not playing it anymore? Which it sounds like you did confirm that, yes, it was not a bad decision. Like, for example, my opinion on Hope is a very subjective opinion. I think he's a whiny bitch, even considering what happened to him. But that's completely subjective. I mean, I personally don't see... Whoops. I don't see how anybody can see Snow and think to themselves, he's not annoying as shit, but, I mean, there are probably people who think... Well, I think I'm annoying as shit too, so I guess that analogy doesn't work. But, like, some people think Will Smith's annoying as shit. I don't think Will Smith's annoying as shit. That's just, you know, when it comes to characters in particular, I think it can be very subjective. As long as the storytelling for that character isn't outright, like, just defying the rules of storytelling, which you can do that with the story, but then not do it with the characters. That's entirely possible. As you can have a great character, or maybe not necessarily great characters, but you can have good characters in a bad story. God, we are always losing time on this stage. I have to be better. I haven't played it, but I watched a video by Max. If I remember correctly, Maximilian, not Max, not It's Max. If I remember correctly, he said the gameplay was with the way Capcom handled it caused it to fail. What do you mean, like with DLC and stuff like that, or just like the general like overall system? Don't worry, Twain. You still have a chance to be Mokuba. Oh, yeah. Fucking Mokuba. Boy, am I excited. Ah, damn it, I did it again. I'm sure there are ROM hacks out there. I just don't know where they are. Shit. Damn it! What? What is going on here? Did I like somehow ruin the ability to grab it? How's that coming down without the damn heart? That was weird. I have no idea why that happened. I did know that. I learned that when I was playing the card game. Twain Kuba. Oof. 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 Thank you for the RYS. Reset your speed run. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. This is a hot take, but FF6 had more personality than FF7 Omega Yikes. I don't think that's a hot take at all. Well, I guess it depends on who you're asking. If you're asking, like, the hardcore Final Fantasy community, I think they all have that take. Because generally, people think 6 is better than 7. Again, we're talking about hardcore fans here, not filthy casuals like me. But... Pipe Dream is voice acting in Pokemon. Oh, that would be cool, JMT. 10's VA is understandable for its time. Well, yeah, it was the first Final Fantasy to, you know, have the voice acting, so of course there's going to be some bumps in the road. It's just unfortunate that the main bump in the road was its protagonist. Well, alleged protagonist, because Tidus is not the main character in that game. What are you guys talking about? Just like... How good was 13? It was fine. I enjoyed it, but it's not really... it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game, so if you get past that, it can be, you know, it's fine. You're talking about Sarah! Saddest death since Lord Farquaad. Simba's dad. Man, Mufasa. That hurt, man. That hurt. James Earl Jones. All right. I have not seen Dark Phoenix. I never saw the Apocalypse movie, so I feel like if I went to go see Dark Phoenix, I'd be missing something. Whoa, did I screw something up? That was weird. I mean, I agree with you there, Cedric. They're all good in their own ways, except for 13. But if you're somebody like Talvez that didn't really get into the series until then maybe it's not so bad. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I was just saying, James Earl Jones has a way with voice acting. When his characters are dying, you're like, wow, that's whew. That's heavy. Also, Final Fantasy XI is bad. I hear 14's good, but I know 11's bad. Which, again, first attempt at MMOing for the franchise, but oof, oof. Mufasa's death may have hurt, but then Zack's death would have killed people. But Zack from Final Fantasy VII? Didn't people play Crisis Core? No? Okay. I did. That shit was sad. No cookies and cream ice cream for you, only kidnappings. Wasn't Breath of the Wild 2 trailer just Breath of the Wild exists? Or Breath of the Wild 2 exists? There wasn't much to it. Oh my god, you troll! That was a ship, to be sure. Did they have a second trailer after the... I mean, I saw short-haired Zelda. Somebody... Yeah, we were talking about that. But was there a different trailer after the first one? Like a longer one? Okay, so just that one. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of short-haired Zelda. If you watch the Apocalypse to watch the whack-ass movie, but however you see it in 4D, you'll be fine. You walk out of the theater. Oh. Friend has 14 but never played it. I hear it's good. And that's what I still do to this day against anyone else. Twain. What? Did I say something? Sorry, I've already forgotten because of that ship. Another hot take, but I'm pretty sure there are more filthy, elitist, casual than there are sweaty, hardcore FF fans. For example, they took Tara Bartz away from me. Yeah, there's always more casual fans than there are hardcore. Hardcore seems to imply, not necessarily always the case, but seems to imply that it's a minority. But I don't know, I mean, maybe. Why are you elitist if you're casual? That's weird. Like, I understand. Final Fantasy VII is your favorite game ever. Not the best game ever. Nor is it even the best Final Fantasy game ever. So let's relax. It's my favorite game too, but there's a difference between favorite and best. No, James Earl Jones did not wear the Darth Vader suit. It was a really tall guy who's... Damn it. Man, okay, if you're a fan of Star Wars, and just go look and see what the original, like the guy that played Darth Vader, go look and see what his voice sounded like. There's one of the old scenes. There's a scene from the early part of New Hope where he's talking instead of James Earl Jones, and he sounds abysmal. So you're like, yeah, that's why they replaced that dude's voice, because he was so bad. He talked kind of like this. It was disgusting. It's on YouTube somewhere. I know I've seen that clip before. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I didn't get to KY stream last week. Normally I'm there for a little bit at least. Basically, when I'm tired of a game, I just want to complete it for the trophies. That's basically what keeps me playing. And I'm never, for me, I'm not even a trophy hunter, so I don't. end up doing that. So I'll just kind of stop playing a game. But with a Final Fantasy, I will give it the entire game before I make any decision on it, for better or for worse. There was enough of it to analyze it, Twain. Thank you for the ROS. Gotcha, easy. Gotcha, easy. Other Final Fantasy X Part 2 is losing his touch. What? I don't think I understand what you were saying there. Yeah. I saw the original trailer. I just wasn't sure if maybe there was a second one to it. I mean, I didn't find enough. Like, to me, there isn't a ton to analyze there, but like Easy said, there's probably enough in there for somebody to make a 15-minute video of it. So, you know, I definitely don't disagree. But for me, it was like, all right, there's a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man, Zelda with short hair? You know, I'm a fan. Yeah, that was about it. Oh, the game looks beautiful, obviously. But, like, for me, any, like, in-game stuff, like, that were... if there was any references from the first game, I wouldn't be able to catch them yet, because I still haven't... we still haven't completed the first game. Which I think Episode 1 is going to start being released tomorrow? I think? I gotta go see if the thumbnail is done, I forget. We have something like 18 episodes filmed, but that isn't a ton of the game. Like, we just got past Kakariko Village. And are going to the other village. Maybe dope. They had a 2-player MMX time travel story where you can go back time, play all. Yeah, that actually would be fun. And you can travel forward in time to play as Mega Man Walnut. Damn it! That was not a good penguin. About 15 minutes, yeah. That's what I thought. Check means we can relate to Zach. I want to see an NSFW meme of Zach. Oh, man. If I don't like a game, I don't play it, even if I'm a fan of the series. Like with Summon Night, if anyone's familiar with that franchise, played Swordcraft and played the sequel, I had to stop. I mean, it depends on, like, how much I'm dedicated to the series, right? Final Fantasy, I played all the games. I'm gonna keep going with that. They could release 3 bad games in a row. I'm still gonna play that next one to see if it's gonna be any good. And I'm probably gonna play through all of it. I'm also dedicated to my craft as a armchair critic. But for games like Kingdom Hearts, for example, I haven't even gotten back to Kingdom Hearts 3 yet because I got kind of bored with it. I'll finish it eventually, but like, and mostly because I don't like starting something on the channel and then not finishing it, especially if I'm streaming it. But like, I played 1 and 2. I didn't play any of the games in between. So for me, my time investment into that franchise wasn't nearly as big as Final Fantasy. I mean, part of the reason I had a time investment into that franchise was Final Fantasy, and apparently there is nothing Final Fantasy related in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is hugely disappointing. So yeah, the streaming, I'll end up streaming a game I'm incredibly bored of, and streaming it will make it not so boring, if that makes sense. Yeah. I know what you're saying. There are games that I play on here that I would probably never play by myself. Although there are, I will say that the reverse happens sometimes too. Where I'm like, man, if I wasn't streaming this, I'd probably have more fun playing it. Usually not with RPGs though, because I don't voice act things when I'm on my own, and that can make things really fun. This makes you laugh. A YouTuber named Arlo made a 27-minute video dissecting the trailer frame by frame. Good God. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Fuck. I mean, I'm all for that alt skin. But they don't even have... She'd have to be a completely different character. Because that Zelda and kind of like the dress Zelda seem, at least, and I don't know, because we haven't even met Zelda in our playthrough yet, but it seems like their general skill set's different. Like, I'm sure she still has magic and shit, because the backstory says that she does. But it seems like she does a lot more than just that. I'm actually really excited to see that, how she plays into the gameplay. Yeah, I have done 11. I only did three speed runs. I'll probably get back to that eventually to get a better time. My best time isn't very good. It's like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. But to be fair, it went from like 4 hours to an hour 45 minutes. Oh no! That was bad. All right, enough of this run. Man, I'm just playing like trash. I mean, 3 hours, that's actually not that bad. Especially if he's doing it well. If he's like doing it along with the story, almost like kind of this like in-depth let's play, 3 hours isn't too bad. I mean, what am I gonna do? Talk him to death? Actually, that'd be funny if I pull out a book and it's like the dictionary from Final Fantasy Tactics. The dictionary weapon. They just read books and they took damage. All right, let me see. I'll check Discord before I start. Good advice, Zach. Good advice. Just leave it at that. Good advice. You go to hold a Maverick 120 speed run that in comparison to the OG X. Yeah, I mean I could do that, but I don't have. I mean I could emulate it, but I don't want to emulate it if. I really try not to emulate games if I don't own them. That, and it's always better to speedrun on original hardware if you can. Like, I still hate having to do this on the computer. On my, yeah, on the PC. Through the emulator, instead of being able to just throw my SNES out over here and play it on that. Because the input lag time's always going to be worse. One of the moves has to be an RNG move where it could either go incredibly well or incredibly poorly, and I just die. Reset. Final Fantasy 13 lacks substance. It has like the hit sound that Game & Watch's Ninehammer has, or Luigi's, was that his up smash? Or Jigglypuff's rest. I definitely want to be one of the taller characters in the game, at least. I wouldn't be a heavy, but I could, like, eat Joker at least if I wanted to. Just consume him. Like, you weigh all of what? 115 pounds soaking wet? Oh, that's not a health pickup. I appreciate you guys running with the RYS. I mean, it's better to speedrun Minesweeper. Come on, come on. I'm way too antsy, that's the problem. I'm playing really antsy. Better to speedrun Minesweeper on my Nokia smart fridge than my own computer. Oh, damn it. Almost screwed that up, but then I didn't. Dot oof. Or Natageus' favorite, dot oops. All those are acceptable. Come on. Ugh. Don't be so ignorant. Time for another Mega Man speedrun. Dies. But then every once in a while you get that PB and I instantly win. Yeah, I don't see them bringing Crash in after choosing Banjo, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I still think Banjo's a good character to add, even though I couldn't care less about Banjo-Kazooie. Man gets clowned on for every time he messes up a time trial for a game about a blue robot. Seems kind of silly when you think about it, right? Hey, I enjoy every second of it. Self-imposed time trial with self-imposed restrictions. He was here earlier. His sleep schedule's been a lot different, so he's actually going to bed earlier than usual, and I started later, so. So yeah, he was here, but I think he's in bed now. Remember when that was a thing? Or maybe you don't, because maybe you're young and you didn't have to go through this. But there was a thing where, for a while, it became cool to add "in bed" to the end of every sentence for some reason. This is funny, I guess. It's not even, that's like a lamer "that's what she says." That's what she said, or he said. Like this one. Naughty Dog could strike an agreement in bed. Shut up. Not you, JB, but the people that would do that. I mean, you're right, they could. I think Banjo, Kazooie, and Crash are kind of this, like, similar style of character. The more I think about it, the more I would kind of like Dante. That seems like that would be cool. They already have agreements with Capcom. Wait, that's Devil May Cry is Capcom, right? Suddenly I forgot where that franchise came from. Imagine if the Buster Store could open the local McDonald's early in Final Fantasy lore. I mean, the Buster Sword should be able to open everything early. Hey, I have this gun. Open now. Or die. Okay. Okay, Mr. Swordman. Whoa. Dash, you ignorant slut. Oh, and 2 double slides in a row. Hey, what's a 1 in 60 chance times a 1 in 16 chance times a 1 in 16 chance of that happening 3 times in one battle? Oh, that was bad. Red alt Bayonetta. It's still Bayonetta, though. It's not Dante. Trying to trick me due to my ignorance. Yeah, 1 HP because you've been drinking all night. All that tequila. Saying it couldn't happen. If it did, it'd be pretty lackluster. Crash and Benzo would be the same. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're very similar character types. Their moveset's gonna be different, but like that type of character. Spyro would be kind of cool, even though he falls into that same like 3D type character. But I think he's different enough from Banjo and Crash to justify entry. Whoa. Bayonetta is nothing compared to the Devil Hunter. That's not what I hear from people that played Bayonetta. Oh, was she? Oh, I've never seen that death battle. Oh no! Why is my dash input not working? That's 2 times that run that my dash just screwed me. How much time we got left? Alright, no reset run. This will be the last run of the night. No reset run after getting out of the intro, because I'm not going to keep a terrible intro time. Dante wins by doing nothing. I mean, that's pretty smart. I wish I could win by doing nothing. Damn it. All right, cool. No, I'm playing like a jackass today. I'm so anxious. Everything I'm doing is like is really anxious. I have these streams so I don't feel anxious. Why then is this happening? Maybe it's because I started so late? I don't know. 1 in 4,096 chance. Wow. RNG. Epic Gamer Fuel. It'd be like Hero Drink. Imagine Luigi winning Evo by doing nothing. That'd be quite the smash troll. In Waluigi's outfit, too, also, for maximum trollage. Man, I thought today could be the day. Practice felt good earlier. Nope. Just a whole lot of garbage. Yeah, the lottery. I was just thinking about that. Like, man, that's like lottery luck RNG. Well, not quite, but... just really unlikely RNG. But it still could happen. So do you not play it because you believe that it's a tax on the stupid, or do you play it because you can't win if you don't play, and the tiny, you know, the little thrill that you feel is, you know, worth the $2 or whatever a week? That thrill is real. Even if you know, like, there's no chance I'm gonna win. Like, you're looking at the numbers, and your heart's like pounding. You're like, oh wait, no. Exactly what I thought happened did happen, and I didn't win. But then the next time, that same thrill's there. Honestly, I don't need the lottery when gacha games exist. Instead of money, it's my time. Fair enough. Yeah, I saw that, JB. I acknowledged. And that makes it even more saltier when I don't get anything. Man, we've been having some lively debates in chat today. I love it. I love it, especially because it makes all this bad play feel less of a burden on the stream in general. Like, oh man, yeah, we were having some really interesting discussion in Twain's stream today. What was he playing? I don't even remember. Mega Man X, maybe? I don't know. Whatever the case, he wasn't doing that well, but it didn't matter. Ooh, 11 is my favorite number. So thank you, 11 people. Thank you, Talvez. Did they give him his Infinite Blades in Smash as a mover? Wouldn't they do that for his final Smash, or do you think they'd have something else as his final Smash? Because, like, with the final smash, it can be OP because it's the, you know, it's the final smash. Shit. Fucked up the iframes. Oh my god, my shots are so off today. That's what the basketball player said. Fire Emblem Heroes is like 3,000 times 100 KOK and 2% 5-star appearance rates. You don't get anything at all. That sounds unfortunate. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Talvez agrees. Dante has been... I really want to play 5, but I haven't actually played any of the games after 2, so I don't know how much I'd be missing. Because that game looks really cool and really fun. I feel like I just got that one. Oh, shit. Yep. That pickup was a big oof. Stage is so fun. I mean, Final Fantasy mobile game is also a bunch of touch bait unless you spend money to open champion packs. Aren't most mobile games like that? Which is why I don't play them. Unless they're just ports from other games that I've played already. GG's. Thank you for the GG's. But that almost felt like a GG's, my dude. Maybe it's time for you to stop for the night. This is God on top after beating Flame Momo. Flame Momo. I mean, my night is going to end seemingly on a failed dash, so that's what's been happening. Okay. Could have been worse, I guess. Okay, could have missed Iceful there. That would have been bad. Oh, man. I can't stop losing time in this level. Screw up one thing or the other. That's fine, though. Imagine if FF7 damage worked like Smash. Cloud pokes you with the Buster Sword, and 9s are all across the screen. And you have Roy like screaming his lungs out. That would actually be pretty cool. You give him like his crit noise. That would actually be really awesome. Because Cloud might have the most satisfying crit noise of any Final Fantasy character ever. I guess technically it would be Cloud and Sephiroth. So they both have the same crit noise. It's fantastic. Oh, shit. Hey, can we get this? Thank you. I still don't know what happened last time. It just didn't come down. That was shite RNG. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That crit noise is sick. Yeah, they did. I don't know. I did the exact same thing I just did there, and it just would not work. No idea why. That wasn't a great stage. I think we can make up some time here if Armadillo gives us good RNG, I think. I don't remember if his RNG was good or not in this PB. I don't think it was. I don't think it was horrible, but I don't think it was good either. Yeah, I might just have to take that L tonight. I had to work on my movement there because I'm always running into that guy. It means I'm doing something wrong. But I have to take this L tonight. Don't know why I did that. And ready to come back next week. I'm gonna get to bed, buddy. Sorry for the banter. Should have kept it minimal since speedrun, right? Excited for the Raider. No, yeah, I mean, don't worry about it, dude. I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. I don't mind. It was more like, just know I can't be super engaged as I would normally like to be because of what we're doing. Yeah, that was some bad RNG and we'd still gain some time. It's a speedrun night. Every time Twain messes up, he has to run a mile. Pain to push yourself further. That sounds awful. That sounds absolutely terrible. I would more likely just not speedrun anymore. No, what I would really like to do is, like if I could do this as a gig, I would spend a lot more time at the gym, especially during the day, because I wouldn't have shit else to do except for like edit or whatever and work on other channel stuff. But man, yeah. What I do now, you know, full-time job plus this doesn't allow for a lot of gym time. Or even running time. That's all. That's what I want more than anything. Fuck. Well, that sucks. No health drop. That's not good. Oh, shh. Because Octopus is always... I take a lot of damage at Octopus because I'm just not good at that fight. What am I doing? I'm like, oh yeah, go to Rolling Armadillo. No, that's not it. Not yet. You scrub. Oh, are you stroking me? Oh my god, 2 cyclones is annoying. We're still gaining time, but we could have gained so much more time. It did look like it was going to be so much worse, though, when we went back to back. So, fun fact, for those that don't know, the closer you are to Octopus, the less likely it is for him to use that tornado attack. But it's still, obviously, kind of likely, because he'll still do it, but... Squawk. That sounds like the worst. Oh, man. Remember, a Quick Pasta drinking game videos where you had to take a shot for every time a trope was said, all out Kool-Aid, realistic. Ooh, yikes. God. I hate it when he's in the middle because I'm not good at that fight and it's hard. I have a hard time dodging him, especially when I'm at the Buster stage. Guess you'd say realistic red Kool-Aid jammers. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. All right, let's try the new strat. And eventually I'm going to get the boomerangs there, but obviously I shouldn't do any boomerang strats tonight. Whoops. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, I didn't have that muscle memory, I guess. For some reason, I think I might be one short. I don't know why it would be, though. I counted correctly. New strat. New strat. Load at save state the credits after doing fake glitch. Yeah, and it's like, oh, I found a new glitch, bro. Oh, world record holder. Never going to be beaten. Literally, because I cheated. It always looks like it's not enough, but it's always just enough. Yeah, that stage is bad. I haven't even been paying attention to what my revisit splits have been like tonight. I feel like they haven't been good, but... Did not mean to do that. Where's the stupid... Oh, there it is. You'd also think I'd have a better feel for all the weapons, where all the weapons are by this point, and I still don't. So I shot that tornado thinking I was on Spark. I obviously was not. Yeah, there are some days where you just do not have it. Dude, oh my god, dude! For some reason, it's always harder the second time around, and I don't know why. I'm not doing anything differently. You really got to be careful as to when you're releasing there, because the lag is going to keep the charge going a little longer than it normally would. Bats for Mega Man X remind me of the ones in the Sonic Colors DS. I did not play Sonic Colors, but I heard it's pretty good. I'm gonna put headphones on. If I fall asleep, I'll wake up to All-Star. There you go. somebody wanted me to sing that. Forget who that was. Like, hey Twain, sing All Star by Smash Mouth, and I could not remember how the song started for some reason. Somebody once told me, and it's like I've seen the version of it where the entire song is him just saying somebody. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, my jump's been off lately. Whatever. Oof. That was really close. If your feet touch the ground there, you don't skip the cutscene. They just land in behind you, I guess. So you can actually catch him coming down. What I have to really do is get better at quick Hadokening without panicking, because I can't really do that. I'll panic and I'll shoot a lemon, and then I'll get hit, and then it's a whole ordeal because then we go off script. Oh, shit. Let's try that again. There we go. That was easily worth the time save. That it would have taken me the time that was easily worth the time loss, because the time save was there was time saved there because I avoided a bigger time loss by going back. But yeah, that also means we're gonna be down about 3 seconds from last time, assuming the spider fight goes well. We were like, what, plus 26 or minus 26 last time or something crazy like that? Didn't want that. So sorry if I came across being angry, but her talking about the death battle. Generally, alright, Switcher, you have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by and hanging. Angry or butthurt. I know I sounded butthurt about Final Fantasy 13, but honestly it's because I had such high expectations for that game. And they all failed to deliver. Yeah, so I lost about 3 seconds due to having to backtrack a few steps. Ooh. Hey Tato, get sub 40 for fuck's sake. I mean, you're not wrong. I've been playing so bad today because I've just been like anxious about everything. I don't know why. I blame it on a Monday, but normally I have these on Mondays. Part of the reason it's because I like this sort of stress relief on a Monday. Speedrun stress relief, am I right? Ha 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 ha. Not too much. How about you, dude? Hope everything's been going well with you. He was probably like at the pixel off screen that he could be at, like the last possible pixel for that hit to register. Easy. Alright, give me blue eye. Blue eyes, white banger. Nice. Damn it. Fuck. I've been really bad at hitting that nose today. Yeah, we lost time there. Just because the Bangda fight wasn't very good. I did like stutter at a few places, but I didn't think that was 5 seconds loss worth. It must have been because of the Bangda fight. But none of it matters if I can't get Sigma 3. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. No! Fuck! That is Garbo. It was close. I actually thought I had him even if he teleported. Apparently I was wrong. And the only way I get screwed there is if he only shoots one set. Only one set of Chameleon Sting shots, which is what he did. One set of them. We might be able to PB, but the time save that we were gonna have with that, we needed that Chameleon Hadoken to really gain a bunch of time here. After careful consideration, I'm either gonna make X gonna give it to you or you'll be X gonna give it to you seems correct. That was wrong. All kept. Yep. I agree. I agree. That was really unlucky. First of all, he didn't have to do what he normally does, which is swing his tongue up on the roof. Then he had to only shoot one set of Chameleon Sting shots, which is what happened. Actually, we didn't get a Domdoken in our PB. I've been practicing this today because it's been really off. I've been way too impatient. Nice. I practice it because I'm like, dude, you're being too impatient. You're trying to press all the buttons too fast. Just let it come naturally. This was our no reset run, remember, too. Thank you for the GGs. X gonna give it to you with Resident Evil 2. Mr. X. That would have been so much more awesome and less scary, actually, if we got that music instead of his fucking footsteps. All your positive energy is appreciated. Shit. Oops. Oh shit. I stuttered my jumps there for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, this fight's so bad! Wow, and we still gained 6 seconds. That fight was horrendous. Oh, thank you. Whew. Oh, I did have a sub-tank there. I completely forgot about that. So I really wasn't in too much danger, but... Yeah, the fight was okay, but, like, I'm actually surprised that it was okay, only okay, but we still gained 6 seconds on it. On that split, which means my other fight was really bad. I just think the 14 seconds is the Chameleon Hado and like a better mini boss fight here. One less Cyclone here. Me not just completely blowing the Kawanger fight. I mean, that 14 seconds is not very hard to make up. Two things are different. One of them has to be that air Hado, which was really unlucky. I'm actually not sure how much time that saves. It might be more than 10 seconds. I'm thinking it's 10 seconds, but it might be more than that. I'm not sure. Yep, we got that PB. I can officially update it. I went from 40-41 to 40-14. Just switch the numbers around. I've decided Thomas the Tank Engine X is going to give it to you. That sounds pretty good. Sacrifice the tortoise? What tortoise are you killing? Yeah, so, I mean, in my PB... I golded my Kawanger, so like, unless I had played the best Kawanger I'd ever had, I was always going to lose time there. But this fight in particular, I've been a lot better at the Maverick fight itself, and I completely blew the Maverick fight here. So that's easily more than 4 seconds that I could have saved had I not screwed that fight up. Yeah, we'll end it here. Unfortunately, I did start late, so it's going to be a little shorter than usual. 2:41. That's actually not that bad. Only about 20 minutes shorter than usual. Yeah, put that lightsaber away, Sigma. Hey, Dream Squeeze. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, last run of the night, finally got it. And I was playing, like, terrible the entire night, too, so I'm pretty happy that I was able to get it there. I knew all I needed was a string of competent Sigma stages, and that's what happened. But we're still... I mean, like... Again, I've said this before, but when your PB is, like, a minute and a half away from your SOB... you should be PBing pretty big sometime soon, because that's a huge difference. That means you're screwing up in a lot of places on average. Yeah, no worries. I'm just glad you guys were able to make it at all. Much appreciated. You guys give me that encouragement at the end. That strength. Oh, Tato's here to give me his positive energy. Let's go. Let's do this. No, I'm just kidding. All of you give me that. So no, I'm not playing favorites. Although I will say that Tato, as another speedrunner of this, definitely, I feel his empathy. Whenever he gives it to me, I'm like, he knows. He knows. Plays terrible, set PB, sounds normal. That's what we always did with Magic, right? Play terrible, top 8, grab a cool grand, go home, you know, whatever. Standard. Well, yeah, unfortunately, we will be ending it for the night there. I'm tired. Hey, Kaime, what's up? Oh, thank you. Appreciate the congrats. Still 55. Well, we know that you're really not. That's just as far as your like official PB goes, because you unofficially have what, like a 49 or something. Thanks, Stream Squeeze. You have a good night too. Pretty much got to get rewarded. I mean, at some point you do it enough, and it's got to happen, right? All right. Do we have any raid targets? Hey Tato, go stream so I can raid you. I know Ballin was streaming on Twitch, but I don't know if she still is. Kenny's streaming. Oh, Ballin is streaming. She's streaming Jackbox. So yeah, let's go over to Twitch and say hi to Ballin. Let's see, where is she? I'm gonna be very honest here. I don't know how to change it into a raid. Nah, there's only one other person on Twitch, or there's 3 people over on Twitch. But the raid's obviously gonna be bigger than 3. Stream at 3:30 a.m. Sure, not like I'm drunk or anything, sir. I've been doing this a while. Always nice to see the rewarded. Congrats on the PB. Peace. Thank you, sir. You have a good night. Do I know Rosie Girls? Yes. Is Rosie Girls streaming? She's not popping up. I know I'm sub to her, because I was watching her stream the other day, or not the other day. It was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. No, I went back and watched her Sonic and Knuckles stream. Eats Tato. No, don't do that. Oh, hey, JB. I think I knew that, but I wasn't sure. No, I have not done that yet. Thank you for reminding me, although I'm still not sure I actually want to do that. Oh, Rosie Girls is playing 11? Or Mega Man 1. Oh, okay. That might change things. A Mega Man going into Mega Man seems good. Yeah, why isn't it showing up as her streaming? Let's not listen to this anymore. How about that? Nope, nope, wrong person. Yeah, I don't see her as streaming. It's not popping up for me. Are you sure, Easy? Or is she streaming on Twitch? Because I'm not following her on Twitch. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Oh, come on, Twitch. Show up. Oh, dude, for sure. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I know Ballin's up, but I think I might have rated Rosie like once. And I would like to rate her, especially if she's playing Mega Man, because it kind of fits with the theme, but I don't see her as streaming. Oh, she removed it? Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, I guess you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing then. Well, in that case, let's go to Ballin stream over on Twitch. Now this is a really stupid question, but anybody who's on Twitch, can you tell me how to actually raid? I've hosted, but I've never like actually sent the raid. Yeah, I don't... Is there a way I can do it from, like, the dashboard here? I can just... It says I can host, but I don't know how to raid. Is there, like, an easier way to... I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm using Restream. I can't really do that. Whatever. Let's just go over there and do it manually. Yeah, so let's go over to Ballin's channel on Twitch, hashtag SOGRaid. You type in raid and the person username come up. Oh, on your own thing? I see. Let's give that a try. Raid Ballin chan. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thanks, Easy. That worked. All right, cool. We're going over there. Everybody on YouTube, if you could join us over there, that would be great. And I will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy VII New Threat Mod, assuming I can get it working. So, yeah. Everybody, have a good night. I'll see you then.